What would you do if the world told you that you would never make it? What if every door slammed in your face, every audition ended in rejection, and every single person told you that you weren't good enough? Most people would quit, most people would give up, but not Sylvester Stallone. Before he became a Hollywood legend, before he became Rocky Balboa, Stallone was just another struggling actor, broke, hungry, and rejected by everyone in the film industry. His journey from complete failure to international icon isn't just the story of one man. It's a lesson for all of us, a reminder that dreams are worth fighting for, even when nobody else believes in them. Sylvester Stallone's life was never easy. Born in 1946 in New York City, he grew up with hardship from the very beginning. Due to complications at birth, doctors had to use forceps that accidentally severed a nerve in his face. This left Stallone with a partially paralyzed lip, a slurred speech pattern, and drooping facial muscles. The same traits that would later make him iconic were the very reasons Hollywood rejected him. In the 1970s, Stallone was chasing a dream that seemed impossible, to become an actor. But he wasn't just struggling professionally, he was drowning financially. At one point, he had only about $100 to his name. He couldn't pay rent, couldn't afford food, and lived in a tiny, cold apartment in New York. He went to audition after audition, more than 1,500 in total, and got turned away every single time. Casting agents told him he looked wrong, that he talked funny, that he wasn't leading man material. Imagine hearing no thousands of times and still holding on to your dream. At his lowest point, Stallone faced a heartbreaking decision. He sold his beloved dog, his best friend, for just $25 outside a liquor store. He didn't want to, but he had no choice. He needed food. Most people would have taken these failures as proof that the dream was impossible. But Stallone? He refused to give up. Then, one night, something happened that would change his life forever. Stallone watched a boxing match between Muhammad Ali and Chuck Wepner. Wepner was a complete underdog. Nobody expected him to last even a few rounds, but against all odds, he fought with everything he had. He didn't win, but he proved that heart and determination could defy expectations. That fight lit a fire inside Stallone. He went home and, fueled by inspiration, started writing. In just 3 days, he finished a screenplay about a small-time boxer who gets one shot at greatness. That story became Rocky. But writing the script was only the beginning. Selling it and keeping control of it would be the real fight of his life. When Stallone took his script to Hollywood, producers loved it. They saw the potential immediately. They offered him $125,000 for the rights. To a man with only $100 in his pocket, that was a fortune. But there was one condition: Stallone couldn't play the lead role. They wanted a real star, someone famous, someone polished. Stallone was not that man. He faced a choice: take the money and watch someone else play the role he had written from his soul, or turn it down and risk losing everything. He turned it down. The producers came back. This time, they offered $250,000, $250,000. Think about that. You're broke, hungry, and practically homeless, and someone offers you life-changing money. But Stallone still said no. Why? Because Rocky wasn't just a script to him. It was his story, his struggle, his fight. If someone else played Rocky, the message would lose its authenticity. Stallone believed so deeply in himself and in the character that he was willing to risk it all. Finally, after countless rejections, one studio relented. They agreed to let him star in Rocky, but the deal was brutal. They would pay him only $35,000 for the script and give him a very small budget to make the film. It wasn't much, but it was everything he needed. With the money he earned from the script, the very first thing Stallone did was buy back his dog. The dog he had sold out of desperation. The man who bought the dog recognized Stallone and drove a hard bargain. Stallone ended up paying $15,000 to get his best friend back. That dog went on to appear in the original Rocky movie as Rocky's pet. Filming wasn't easy. The budget was tiny, the crew was inexperienced, and expectations were low. But Stallone poured his heart and soul into the project. When Rocky was released in 1976, it shocked the world. It wasn't just a movie. It was a symbol of grit, persistence, and the underdog spirit. Rocky went on to win 3 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. It made over $200 million at the box office. And Stallone, the man nobody believed in, became a global icon. Overnight, Stallone went from being a broke nobody to one of the most recognized faces in the world. Rocky became a franchise, inspiring millions of people across generations. But more importantly, Stallone's story became a real-life example of the very message his movie preached, that it doesn't matter how many times life knocks you down. What matters is whether you keep getting back up. Stallone didn't just create a character, he lived that character. Every rejection, every failure, every heartbreak, he turned it into fuel for his success. And the world will forever remember him as the man who refused to quit. Here's what we can all learn from Stallone's journey. People will doubt you. They will laugh at you. They will tell you you're not good enough. Believe anyway. Life will test you. It will push you to the breaking point. Hold on anyway. Opportunities will come with conditions that compromise your dream. Protect your vision anyway. Stallone's life reminds us that belief in yourself is non-negotiable. He didn't just dream, he fought for his dream. He risked everything, even when the odds were stacked against him. And because he refused to quit, he turned rejection into triumph and became an inspiration for millions. Your dream might not be easy. It might take longer than you expect. It might require sacrifices you never imagined. But if you refuse to quit, if you keep fighting, your breakthrough will come. So the next time you feel like giving up, remember Stallone's story. Remember the man who sold his dog because he was broke, but bought him back when he finally got his shot. Remember the actor who was told no over 1,000 times but still believed in himself. Remember the man who turned down $250,000 because his dream meant more than money. And remember that success isn't about talent, luck, or opportunity alone. It's about persistence. It's about heart. It's about refusing to quit when everyone else would have. Your life is your movie. You are the star. So get up, keep fighting, and write your own Rocky story, because your breakthrough might just be one more round away.